So just a quick run over some of these questions in case there were any difficulty or was any difficulties with them. So a furniture shop has 5 different types of sofa in 4 different colours. How many sofas can a customer order? So remember, this is the fundamental principle of counting. So there are 4 different types of sofa, and each one of those sofas can be, there are 5 different types of sofa, and each one of them comes in 4 different colours. So how many different sofas could you buy? There are 20 different sofas that you could buy. A cinema has 10 films showing. Each film can be viewed in standard format or in 3D. How many choices of films are there? So in this question, there are 10 films showing, and then each one of them can be shown in normal way or in 3D. So there's 2 different ways that you can watch each film. So the total number of different ways that you can watch the film, or the total number of different films choices, is 20. Next one, Andrea is choosing a new pair of shoes. And the shoes come in sizes 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5 and 7. They also come in 5 different colours and 3 different styles. How many choices of shoes are possible? Okay, so how many sizes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 different sizes. Now, they come in 5 different colours and 3 different styles. So the total number of different shoes that are there is 75. Now, in a restaurant, there are 4 choices for a starter, 6 choices for the main course, and 5 choices for dessert. How many possible meals are there? So how many ways can the first thing be done? So there are 4 starters. How many ways can the second thing be done? There are 6 choices for the main, and there are 5 choices for dessert. So 4 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 5, there's 120 different dinners that could be had there. Now, question 5. A town decides to introduce registration plates for bicycles. Each registration plate has a single capital letter followed by a single digit. How many different registration plates are possible? So a single capital letter, well, how many capital letters are possible? 26. Followed by a single digit, so 0 to 9. There are 10 digits, so there are only 260 possible registration plates for bicycles. So it wouldn't want to be a huge town. Question 6. How many 3-letter passwords, lowercase only, can be created if no letter can be used more than once? Right, so you've got a 3-letter password. Now, how many letters could be chosen for the first one? Well, you have a choice of 26, but you're not allowed to repeat. So, for example, SSS would be disallowed. It has to be a different letter, so therefore there are only 25 left to pick from. So let's just say, for example, everybody in the class had to pick a different letter. Well, the first person that picks gets to pick from 26. Now, say it's you and you choose the letter A. The person coming after you only has 25 left to pick from. And then the person coming after them only has 24 left to pick from. So the fundamental principle of counting, 26 by 25 by 24, and that gives you 15,600. So if there are 15,600 different passwords that could be made. Now, question 7. A card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards. So that's 52. There's 52 cards available. A coin is flipped. So there are 2 outcomes when you toss a coin. And a 6-sided die is rolled, so multiply that by 6. How many outcomes are possible? So just 50. There are 52 options for the first one, 2 options for the second one, 6 options for the third one. So 52 by 2 by 6 is 624. That's part 1. Part 2 is, name an actual outcome. So suppose you could have the ace, say the ace of hearts, heads, and 3 on the die. And the last question, question 8, A six-sided die is rolled 5 times. How many outcomes are possible? A six-sided die is rolled 5 times. Okay, well, how many outcomes are possible the first time? 6. If you roll that same die again, how many outcomes are possible? Well, there's still 6. And if you do that 5 times, there are 6 outcomes each time. So it's 6 by 6 by 6, or basically 6 to the power of 5. So 7,776. That's the first part. And the second part, name one possible outcome. Well, you could get a 1 in the first die, a 2 in the second die, a 3 in the third die, a 4 in the fourth die, a 5 in the fifth die. Or you could get all 1s, all 2s, all 3s, or any combination of that.